Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, you need to turn off the water to the refrigerator. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the water line in an LG refrigerator. It's going to be very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to use a Phillips and a Flathead screwdrivers and a 3/8 open-ended wrench. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new water line. This water line connects the water filter housing with the dual water inlet valve on the bottom of the left French door. The main reason to replace the water line is if it's cracked and causing water to leak. Here we are at the back of the fridge, and we need to remove this water line that connects the outlet port of the water filter with the dual valve at the bottom of the French door. So we're going to start with taking out a couple of screws here. I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. All right, so I'm going to take out this couple of screws. And I'm going to remove this cover. So we expose this line, nothing is on the way. Now I'm going to disconnect this water line from this 90 degrees elbow coupling. I'm going to use this 3/8 open-ended wrench. I'm going to press down on this collar, locking collar, and pull out on the line. All right, so I'm going to climb up here, and we are on the left side of the refrigerator. This is the left side hinge cover. Phillips screwdriver, we're going to take out this single screw here, and then I'm going to remove the cover. So this is the line that we are going to pull out from this opening. All right, I'm going to let it down for now. Now we're going to open the left side French door. Next, we need to remove this tilting door beam. I'm going to use the flat screwdriver. We have two tabs here that we need to push to release that beam. So our next move is to take out this cover. We need to take out this single Phillips screw on the top of it using a Phillips screwdriver, and I'm taking that thing off. Place a flat screwdriver here on the side. All right, so this is this 1/4 inch white water line that we are going to replace. So for better access, I'm going to take out this single Phillips screw. So we're going to drop down the water valve, and we're going to take out the water line. So single screw, Phillips screwdriver. All right, so I'm going to take out the screw, and we're going to drop down the valve, and this water tank will also go down. And using the flat screwdriver, we're going to take out this black locking ring. Pry it out, and hold on to it. We're going to reuse it. And now we're going to take a towel, put it down there in case if we'll have some water coming out. And I'm using the 3/8 open-ended wrench. I'm going to press down on this collar, locking collar, and I'm going to pull out the water line. And we got some water. Next, I'm going to take out this spring here. I'm going to pull it off the line. Also, put it aside. We're going to reuse it. And now we're going to go on the top of the fridge, and we're going to pull the line out. I'm going to grab it and pull it. And the spring will come out too. I'm going to remove the spring, And again, put it aside. We're definitely gonna reuse it. And I'm gonna pull out the line. This is the old water line next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Okay, now I'm gonna put all the guts inside the cadaver, and we're going to close the door so we can work from the top. I'm going to install the piece of tape here to secure the door because we're going to lift up on the hinge. Now we're going to get above the fridge on a commanding position, and we need to take the hinge out. So I'm going to turn this hinge lever to release the hinge, and I'm going to pull out the hinge. Now I'm going to insert this water line. It's going into this plastic tube here, and I'm going to slide it into this opening in the door, on the top of the door, and it's going to go all the way to the bottom of the door. I'm going to slide it in. Okay, now it's at the bottom. We're going to adjust it later. And now I'm going to slide the spring onto the tube. We're going to slide it on and right into this hinge and into the door opening here. Yeah. And this is the time for us to place the hinge back on. I'm going to lock it here. Press it under and push it inside the door. I'm going to take the tape off. I'm going to open the door slightly and press the hinge down and then close the door again. Also, I'm going to use this flathead screwdriver. I'm going to knock it slightly down. Okay, now it sits down perfect, and we're going to latch the hinge. I'm going to slide the lever in like this, and I'm going to turn it clockwise and bring it on the top of this bracket so it's locked. Now I'm going to open the door again so we can feed the line and connect it to the water valve. So this is our lifeline to the water supply. I'm going to pull a little bit on it because we don't know yet exactly what the length we need. So, and then I'm going to install this short spring on it. Slide it on. This spring protects the tube when it's bent from breaking. Okay, now I'm going to install this locking clip right there. And now we need to bring this water line. I'm going to pull a little bit more on it, bend it, and insert it. And push it in as hard as you can. All right. And the spring, you can pull it right there. All right, that's how it looks like. Next, I'm going to install the valve onto this door. I'm going to use the Phillips screw and tighten it with a Phillips screwdriver. Next, I'm going to put the water tank back in and install the cover. We've got 1, 2, and 3 tabs here on the cover on the bottom, and we got 1, 2, and 3 openings on the door. So we're going to install the tabs into the openings. First, we're going to lift it up, slide it in, then bring the cover, put these tabs into the openings, and we got the clips on both sides of this cover. So after we install the bottom, I'm going to lift it up and press it in. All right, so we locked both sides. There are clips locked on this side and on this side, and the bottom is also inserted into the door and locked. So we're going to secure it at the top with this Phillips screw using a Phillips screwdriver. Tighten it. And now we're going to install this tilting door bin. We've got this edge here on the back, and we got this groove on the door. So we're going to insert the edge into the groove. I'm going to put it in onto the slight angle and then press the bottom in. Now we can close the door and get up on the top of the fridge again, so we can close the hinge. And we're gonna feed this tube into this opening right there. Push it in, and it's gonna come out on the opposite side at the back of the fridge. Alright, we're gonna feed it in. Alright, so next step would be installing this hinge cover. Turn it over. I'm going to open the door slightly because they have a door switch that has to be installed. And we're going to secure it with this single screw here. I'm going to use the Phillips screwdriver, and we're going to place it in. Right, so we're at the back of the fridge now, and this is our water line that came out from this opening here. And we need to install it into this 90 degrees elbow coupling. So we're going to bend the line, shape it up, and we're going to insert it into the coupling. Push it in. Right, so I'm going to shape up the tube a little bit and bend it this way. And I'm going to install this cover. And I'm going to match the holes and install this couple of Phillips screws here. I'm going to tighten it with the Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to shape up the tube a little more so it wouldn't stick up like that. I'm going to bend it. All right. Plug the fridge in, open the water, and check if there are any leaks. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.